Hello guys, Geeky Needles here with another video, and since I showcased what was on my Wii U, or hopefully enough of it to get you guys a better idea of what I use my Wii U for, which is like regular Wii U usage. Eventually, I will homebrew the damn thing, but I want to take you guys a little walkthrough of my 3DS, because I don't think I've done that before. I don't think I did, unless I did, but we'll see. So opening, well, first let's look at the outside. I have a few anime stickers on here because I was like, let's decorate it. And that's it. That's it for the outside. It has a shell. I was given to this by my best friend, Corrupted Aspen. Props to them for giving me this. It was like a birthday gift back when it was my birthday. But let's open it up and see what's popping. So we're gonna open it up, turn it on, and you will see as I turn it on that it is modified. You'll see right now this little light right here. Green is my favorite color, so there you go. And Combat the Giant Dinosaurs 3D. I don't know if I mentioned this in the channel. I think I did. It probably was on my Wii. Yeah, it was on the Wii U video. It was like the previous video. But this was one of my childhood games. I recently downloaded it, like, I think last week, which, when I made that Wii U video, I think I did keep my promise, I don't know. But I did download it, I played it for a while, it's as fun as it was. And I also got another childhood game, where is that? Jaws Unleashed. And the thing about these two, let me just, hold on, wait. The thing about these two, Jaws Unleashed and Combat the Giant Dinosaurs 3D, is that the 3D in these two games really does show. And I was like, damn. I play Pokemon X and Y, and although the 3D is good there, most 3DS games I have right now, the 3D does not compete with these two games. Like, they really pop out. Like, Super Mario 3D Land does not compete against these two. 3D wise. Like, it really pops out. Like, you see the Ubisoft logo in 3D. I forgot what you see here in 3D. I don't know if it's the Universal Studios logo in 3D. I was like, whoa. That's amazing. If only they kept that up with, like, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. I know it's not that. See, when I think of 3DS, I think of, like, Pokemon in 3D. And not just, like, battling or taking pictures. I mean, like, I'm playing, like, well, like, for example, like, I'm playing Pokemon Black or Black White or Black and White 2. But, like, it's popping on 3D. I'm walking around the overworld and it's in 3D. That's what I expect. I was met with disappointment, but I just really like the 3D. Like, you crank that sucker up and you can hardly see. It's blurry. Also, wait, oh, look. Where's my, you know, you should go over here. Skag. As you can tell, I like Regret Elevator. This is actually one of the two Regret Elevator themes I have. The other one is just a basic Regret Elevator. But you could tell Skag is my favorite NPC. And if you ever catch me playing Regret Elevator, you know I'm going to either want Prototype or Skag. But this is a 3DS video, so let's talk about 3DS and not Regret Elevator. So here's some of my games. There's quite handful. This one is one of the physical games I have. Again, props to Corrupted Aspen for giving me some games. Really big props to them because they gave me Super Mario 64 DS. I had it here, but I deleted it so I could have the physical version and not like digital because it would take up too much space and I want all the space. So, and then this one, like, crowning achievements of this model 3DS. I have Pokemon Generations 1 through 7. So you got Red version Generation 1, Crystal Generation 2, Emerald Generation 3, Platinum Generation 4, Black and Black 2 for Generation 5. Don't ask why I have two Generation 5 games, because I just like Generation 5, and you're just gonna have to accept that I like Generation 5 a lot more. Pokemon Y for Generation 6, and Pokemon Ultra Sun for Generation 7. I have a save file and save data. Not 100% completed, but a majority of the stuff completed in Pokemon Ultra 1. And the reason why I do that is because I want to complete one version of a game and then, like, get the Pokemon or the team I had there that I used most often, put them in Pokemon Bank, and then delete that game, delete that said other game, I get the other version, and that's what I'm doing here. So I get to replay Gen 7 again, and I'm probably gonna do the same for Gen 6. Only these two. I can't do these for this, because they just don't work. Maybe these two, because I tried Pokemon PKSM, and it only reads these two as Virtual Console. Pokemon Red and Crystal. These four cannot be readable. That is a modded version for Mario Kart 7, which I highly recommend. It's real fun. It doubles the amount of content you usually had in base Mario Kart. And I got Mario Kart DS because I just can't get enough Mario. This is something I also got in the same week as I got Combat to Giant Dinosaurs 3D and Jaws Unleashed, because I just felt like I couldn't have enough Mario Kart. This one I had a long time ago. New Super Mario Bros. For DS and New Super Mario Bros. 2. You really just can't go wrong with these. And might I say, I am very biased, and I prefer these two over Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And that's because I just don't like the Switch that much. Yes, it's fun. Yes, it's up to date. Yes, if you have the most recent games, you feel like a rich motherfucker. But you really can't go wrong with these. They're so much better than those. We just mentioned Dark Moon, the original, not the Switch version. The original. Can't go wrong with that one. Super Mario 3D Land. Fun 3D platformer, honestly. Just fun 3D platformer. Sonic Generations, my first ever owned Sonic game, I think. Yeah, this is like one of the first Sonic games I ever owned in my entire life. And I remember I got this, and when I first played it, I saw that it had a homing attack, and like, I've never really touched base on Sonic all that much. The only thing I ever touched base on were the, what are those called? The AMVs? Like, they had like, what was it? Owl City, what song was it? The Wreck-It Ralph song, When Can I See Again? It was the AMV of that one, and there was a couple of Linkin Park and the Offspring ones, and that was all I knew about Sonic. I just thought he was cool. But when I saw they had the homing attack, the only thing I remembered was either Sonic Dash having the homing attack or Sonic 4 Episode 1 or 2, and I just like, dude, it's kind of like Sonic 4 Episode, whichever one. Well, I was like, wait, Sonic 4 is a terrible game. This is so much better. Sonic Generations, actually, my favorite game of all time, Sonic Generations, favorite game of all time, hands down. It is so godlike. I have Sonic Generations on Xbox 360 and the remastered with Shadow Generations. Best game, even on 3DS. Sonic Classic Collection, better than Sonic Origins. Nothing has changed. It's just classic games in their original state. No, nothing changed. No, nothing. It's just amazing. Did Sonic Origins have Amy as a playable one? I guess that's a bonus for that. But Sonic Classic Collection, you can't go wrong with. Not a big fan of this one, but it does have its charm. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing does have its charm. Now, I don't have Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed on here. That's because I have it on Steam and on Wii U, so I kind of don't need it here. Also, as much as I love Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform on the 3DS, it's kind of the worst version to play on. Like, it's just that bad, but if I could, I would. I will admit that it's not the greatest on 3DS. Sonic Colors DS, really good. Might say even better than the Wii version or the remaster, but I think both are pretty good. You kind of get the same experience with both. Like, you go through the same world, same agenda, same plot. A few minor differences, like depending on which version you play, you do get different Wisp. I think on the DS you get the Red Burst, which carries over on Sonic Generations for 3DS now on console. I don't know Sonic Colors console that much, I'm gonna be real with you, but I know I think no, Colors on Colors on console has the green hover and it's the blue cube and the purple frenzy. Violet Void is in here. So I think we're just missing 3. I could be wrong. My Sonic Colors knowledge is not the extent was to Generations. Sonic Lost World on 3DS. I always hear pretty bad stuff about this one. Well then again, I always hear pretty bad stuff about Sonic Last Ride, but it's really goated, and like there's like levels in here that you have to use with motion controls. I don't know if you do that on Wii U. Also, I have this game on Steam. I kind of don't like the console version because like there's just one level that really bugs me out, where it's in the desert world, where you go around a level that's all just junk food and sweets. There's nothing here in this game that's junk food and sweets aside from Sonic Colors, which I feel like it's a reused a level that never made it in Sonic Colors but made it its way in the Lost World, and that really bothers me. Sonic the Hedgehog for, I forgot what system this is. Is it Game Gear? Yeah. I don't know why I have this. I just needed an extra Sonic game. I got the original Sonic game on Game Gear, and it's actually not that bad. It's pretty fun. Very different from Genesis Sonic, and I just kind of like it. Not bad. Just try it. Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition. Mortal Kombat 3D era on handheld. Now, I think this one is coming to the newly announced Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. But I want it here because, you know, I can just take it on the go. I was playing on an arcade, and I kind of forgot that with Game Boy and 3DS, you cannot just close the DS like that, and oh, well, you'll just come back to it eventually. No, the game keeps running as you leave it, so you know it'll drain your battery even if you close it. It doesn't go to sleep mode. If you thought it goes to sleep mode, it does not. Ultimate Mortal Kombat for DS. Okay, this is just Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with puzzle combat. I had this when I first had my DS back in 2008 or 2009. I had this game. This is one of the games I had. Really good game. Really fun for portable. Super Smash Bros. 3DS. You can't go wrong with this one. Actually, everything here is my first ever. My first ever. Super Smash Bros. 3DS was my first ever Smash Bros. I didn't even know about Smash Bros. Prior. As a matter of fact, when I got Smash Bros. Or 3DS, like the first ever time, like my first ever Smash Bros. Experience, I only played as Sonic. I was a Sonic fanboy back then, and I could be today, but I have to wait till that phase comes back. But I didn't know how the fuck to play. I didn't know how to play Smash Bros. I was just like using Sonic, and it was just so fun. Now I know how to play it. I main Rob and mainly Rob. I tried to main other characters like Mr. Game & Watch and all that, like retro characters, but Rob just really stuck to me. On Switch, on Smash Ultimate, I main Pyra, Mythra, and Kazuya also. Really fun to play as Kazuya. Super, what the fuck? Street Pass Me Plaza for 3DS. Again, fun built-in application with many games, and if your 3DS is modded, I recommend you get the DLC for this, because it's all fun. Kirby Planet Robobot. One of the very few Kirby games I played. I only played Kirby's Adventure for the NES and this one. Kirby's not bad. I did want to give the Forgotten World a try, but I just never got around to it. But this is one of the best Kirby games to play. Picto Chat. I have nobody to do with this, but if you remember Picto Chat, you will probably have fond memories of this. Okay, it doesn't say banner, but that's FNAF 1 on 3DS. Very downgraded. Just FNAF 1 experience. Tomodachi Life. Where do I even begin? People were expecting this on Switch. It finally came on Switch. I was one of those people that was really happy. I kind of just left this game to die. I probably should have, but I'll probably get back around to it. I do need to make some adjustments now, because some stuff happened, and now I need to do some stuff to like rearrange, yeah, whatever. Okay, Darts of 3D also for not first ever but classic. My first ever 3DS wear, I want to say. I remember I was at a laundromat. I connected to the free Wi-Fi they had there at the laundromat, and I had some spare money on my 3DS account, and I bought this thinking like, oh, it's not gonna be much. Oh, where did we went off with this? Any of my Nintendo consoles I have obviously has a darts up in it, except for the Wii. How do I say? On my Wii U, I have darts up. On my Wii U, on my Switch, I also have darts up. So on the 3DS, the 3DS is where I finally got into Darts Up. That's where it started. Um, but on the Wii, like I don't have a Wii, but on the Wii U, it has a built-in Wii in it, and you would go to it, and I downloaded a game off the shop. I think it was a demo, and it's a it's like a dart game. And you say that as it's not Darts Up. It might be a predecessor to Darts Up. I don't know, but it's there. I never almost every Nintendo console I have, I gotta have a dart game. Um, Jaws Ultimate Predator. Um, I was skeptical to get this one because I was like, it's simple Jaws game. Do I get it? I finally got it. It's not bad. The 3D, I forget, is sometimes go than this one. Same thing with Combat's Giant Dinosaurs 3D. Also, again, I said this in the beginning of the video. It's somewhere around there. But really go with it. Lego Rock Band DS, my first ever entry to the musical or rhythm game genre. The first time I ever got into like the rhythm game, I went to a birthday party at Peter Piper Pizza, and we had a Guitar Hero arcade. And ironically, the first song I played was Jukebox Hero, which, if you know that song, is about a young man who picks up a guitar and gets into music, gets into playing, which is ironic for me to say because I picked up the guitar and I got into the music genre games. And I also saw other streamers like Akai or Achai. I don't know how you say his name actually, but he was like streaming Clone Hero and all that, and he plays Fortnite Fest now. So do I. On my PS5, I like to play Fortnite Fest. The only downside is it's hard to get back into this now after playing Fortnite Fest for so long because like the controls are different, and you can't really change the speed of the track chart on Lego Rock Band DS. There might be a way, I just never figured it out. But it's kind of hard to get back into this one. But if I ever feel like it, I'll probably get back into it. Face Raiders. Most of you guys would know this, but you just take a picture of like whoever you want and you just shoot at them. Camera. You take videos and cameras. Music sound. It was like a sound record. The sound is like a sound recorder, so you would do that. Meme Maker. I made a few memes in here. AR games is another goated application. I don't use it much because you have to like hold the 3DS in a specific way, and holding it is not fun, but you do get some fond memories of it. Activity log, download play, health information, system settings, and then we're getting to the nitty-gritty that we're not going to get into. Game notes. Okay, recently I did fracture my thumb, and I tried writing on game notes, and what did I do? That's just a smiley face. And I think a couple of weeks ago I was like trying to, because I lost my stylus. I literally lost my stylus like 2 months ago or somewhere. And I was like, I put can I draw? I put somewhat. Yeah, that's in my game notes. I go back to home menu. It does take us a long time because I did. It's this the SD card in here is 16 gigabytes, so it can't really hold much. I don't have anybody on my friend list because again this was recently gifted to me, so I'm not gonna really have much. That's just me. Alright, what else do I have in here? Usually whatever is left is internet browser, notification. It's kind of like the same thing as the Wii U. Go on notifications. Most of the 3DS music is kind of more memorable to me than the Wii U. Like, the notifications on the 3DS is more memorable to me than on Wii U. Most of everything is. But I guess that's everything in this 3DS of mine. This is just like a walkthrough. But before I let you guys go, I gotta go on system settings real quick. Can't let you guys see the parental code I have. Not that it's really important. Alright, I went to the... Oh yeah. I like this guy. This guy down here. 3DS is home to a lot of mascots. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video or vlog. I don't know what to call this. That was just a walkthrough of my 3DS. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel and wish to see more content like this, leave a comment down below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. And I plan to do more 3DS content, possibly more Wii U content, but mostly 3DS content. I have some other videos in mind that are not 3DS related, but I'll do more 3DS stuff later down the line. I do have like a few future plans I want to do, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day and good evening or good morning, depending on where you're watching this. And I'll see you later. Bye.